Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the Swine King. And specifically, I remember Swine King was a boss where you fight him in the front and he has Wilbur in the back. He's a little vulnerable guy that you can attack in the back that he freaks out if you attack. So you want to have characters that can focus on melee range opponents. So, my composition I'm thinking of is Kerbal, Mangy, Knackle, Sosny is sort of the thing I'm thinking of right now. I have Kerbal set up to do ridiculous amounts of damage. Same thing with Mangy. They just have huge damage. Mangy is also more of a tanking position, so I can. He's harder. He's much harder to kill. So any heals I need to do are probably going to be focused on Kerbal every turn. Knackle is just a general ranged damage dealer. I also specifically gave him 2 items to give him a big bonus to scouting chance, because I want to. This could be a tough encounter because I've had trouble with level 3 runs before, so I want to be able to find my target as fast as possible as far as the boss goes. So scouting's could help me out there. I have my healer stacking speed to be able to heal as frequently as possible. Now I'm not actually about to run in here, don't worry. I do need to upgrade first. I just want to preview what my plan is here. So first of all, Sosny, upgrade that heal 6 to 7 instead of the 5 to 6 it was a second ago. Not gonna buy the party heal right now because I can't upgrade it to a point where it actually does more. So for now, I'll just let it sit. His other skills are not necessarily worth investing money in right now. Take a look at Kerbal. So, what can I go for here? My number 1 skill I use normally is Bleed Out. Can Breakthrough... Oh, Breakthrough can be used from anywhere to attack the people in the front. That's interesting. So, it's... What does it get each turn? It gets a bonus to accuracy and a bonus to crit. Not a big benefit, particularly. Yawp could also be handy because it has a really good chance of stunning, and continually upgrading your stun chance would be handy there. Right now, the equipped skills I have are Breakthrough, Yawp, Adrenaline Rush, and Bleed Out. So can I increase the effects of Adrenaline Rush? I can make it increase the damage by more. I'm probably going to go for that. More damage, more accuracy. Okay. How much does it go up by? Another 2 damage and an accuracy. Okay. That's actually a pretty good modifier. How does Bleed Out get affected? We get bonus accuracy, we get a crit mod, no effect on the bleed right away, but bonus accuracy and crit. That's my most powerful ability, so I definitely want to hit. I'm hoping it does more damage over time too, though. There we go. This upgrade gives it a more powerful bleed at 4 per turn. Then the next upgrade takes it to same bleed, more accuracy, more crit. I'm just going to commit for it. It's the number 1 skill that character uses. I might as well increase its effectiveness. Breakthrough's effects, it becomes more accuracy and higher crit. That's sort of a fallback move, so I'm not going to commit to it so much right now. Let's take a look at Mangy's abilities. So his focus right now has been Hew. And it gets an accuracy bonus? Yeah, it gets an accuracy bonus. It does less damage, but it's a really scary AoE, and you can use it from rank 2, so it can attack from the back a bit and do a lot of damage from there. I'm curious, Chop, does it get a damage bonus? It does. It gets a damage and crit bonus. That's his single target ability. So it'd be good. This is actually a good skill to use against the boss potentially, because it has it's a single target that has more damage because the Hew is mostly an effective AoE. So I might want to go for that actually. There we go. Do I keep going for it? The biggest downside of Chop is its low accuracy, so upgrading it to counteract the effects of having low accuracy is not a bad move, because I want to hit the boss consistently, because all it really does is just do his normal damage with a slight crit mod, but his normal damage is scary high, so it's definitely worth looking into. Already upgraded Sosny's heal, right? Yep. Knackle, what do you have? Knackle has 0 upgrades. Okay. So I go for open vein to keep stacking bleed, potentially. That could be handy, because Knackle plus Kerbal bleeding the crap out of somebody could be really effective. It's also not a very big damage loss, so that's also handy in its own way. Take Aim, it's just a self buff. Grape Shot Blast is one of my favorite abilities. It's an AoE that's pretty effective, just because the character's relatively effective in damage. And Pistol Shot, I don't know what I want to commit to here, actually. Pistol Shot doesn't do that much damage, it has decent crit. I want to go for Open Vein. I've noticed that even though, no matter what I do, he seems to be particularly effective with his melee bleeds over anything else. So visit the Blacksmith. I'm going to want to upgrade. First of all, Captain Kerbal and the people in the front are going to want to have better armor because they're going to be under attack. So let's get that bonus dodge and hit points. Does main G still need it, or does he already have it? He already has it. I want to upgrade Kerbal's weapon because they're in the front. Bonus damage and crit. Absolutely. Now we're getting in danger zone though, where I might not be able to upgrade people anymore without running out of money for the run. Main G. Do I do it? 1 damage, 1 crit, 1 speed also. That's scary. I'm doing it. Fuck it. I'm committing. That's about all the money I can afford to spend here though. I'm just gonna have to go for it now. So, Kerbal, main G, Knuckle, Sosny. We'll see how this goes. I've invested a lot of money, so if this doesn't go well, I'm definitely gonna have to do some runs with low-level characters just to try to get some money back in a more risk-free environment. So I'm probably gonna blow all my money on preparations. So, get that food started. Usually a stack and a half because we're doing a medium run. And same thing for torches, basically. Oh, one more than I wanted. Let's do click. There we go. And 2 shovels and a key. This is gonna be an experience, I think. Hopefully I don't get all these characters killed. I can still retreat, which I probably will do if something goes terribly wrong. I will say, despite any criticism people give me, I have killed all 3 of the first bosses, and I'm on wave 2 now, and I've only lost 1 guy, and that was when I was really still learning the ropes. We'll see how this goes.
My first attempts at summoning were crude, and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host's meat was a critical factor. The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man.
Okay, so there's a very good chance that I will be... Oh, cool. Oh, this is really handy. It's all weirdly column-shaped, which, because of my high scouting chance, I actually have a decent chance of having a bonus to scouting make this relatively short. Or I'll get no scouting right now. That's also good. Okay. So let's get this started. There's a good chance I'll retreat as soon as we beat the boss, if I think if we're in enough trouble.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
We got
unsprung
got that bleed started real fast, didn't we? So far uneventful. Okay.
In radiance may we find victory.
What if the first room I entered had the Swine King in it? Alright, we're scouting. We have a treasure room to our north. I'm gonna keep scouting forward, because going this way could potentially uncover more directions at once on the map, which could be handy. What is this little nightmare? Do I play with it? Does my leper play? Oh, I'm not gonna get a choice. Finally, I get my hands on an authentic. Oh, cool. That's good. A ruins tactician. Oh shit. So just like that, bonus damage when he's in the ruins. We're not in the ruins. We're in the Weald or the War. Is it the Weald or the Warrens? I forget. I just know it's not the ruins. Here comes our first fight. Hopefully my characters are big and scary. 1 damage coming in, and not even a bleed. Okay. So far, they're not doing much to me. I like that they're specifically targeting my most vulnerable character too. So I could AoE them for 3 to 6, which is pretty good for that group, or I could single target somebody. Oh, absolutely. What's their bleed resist? Their bleed resist is not very high. Or it's actually fairly high, but... if I go for it, I could potentially kill them between the bleed and the attack pretty quickly. Let's go for it. Or I could miss. That's also an option. Figured I'd go for the second person for a higher chance of success. Alright, so I can go for 2 guys at once for 6 to 12, or I can target 1 guy with... Oops, I didn't equip... I forgot to equip his single target. Alright, I'll have to do that and then right after this fight. But we'll just AoE then. Low chance of success at hitting, but it still worked. Works for me. Wow. You really see how much more vulnerable Kerbal is to damage than main G just from that moment. So I can do breakthrough to really devastate their group. But the hit chance is terrible. But it's a hit chance against all of them, which is better. Let's go for it. Please hit. Okay, success.
As the enemy
They're destroyed. That's the end of their party, basically.
Press this advantage.
Definitely gonna go for the heal. Oh, party heal probably. Oh yeah, we had multiple people take hits already. Go for the party heal. So our highwayman took damage from that trap earlier. Gotta keep that in mind. Alright, we'll go for Intimidate because that's a higher chance of hitting, and that's all I need to do is land a hit at this point. Oh, 57. Wow. His extra chance of hitting is not that effective.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Main G hit max level so early in this playthrough, I actually kind of forgot that he has a terrible hit chance. Like, I kind of forgotten the feeling of having a leper around, because this class has been sort of locked off for me in level 3 land for so long. Scouting? Come on, give me the pig. Oh, is that the pig? Oh, there's the pig. That's the pig down there. Okay. So I'm gonna go straight for the pig if I can. So we're gonna go west instead, because there's a battle to our south. I'm going to avoid it for now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight for the boss. And the sack was empty. I want to go for the boss as fast as possible, because then we have a successful run. Let me guess, you're gonna pick it automatically? Alright, please be good. Because I don't get a choice here. He's gonna use it no matter what. Oh, it's purely decorative. That's better than having a debuff. So I'm gonna go in this room and camp, and I'm gonna buff my characters up as much as possible, and I'm gonna give our Hellion that thing that makes her more powerful against large enemies.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
We're gonna go for the heal and stress reduction to prep us as best as possible, because don't want anyone stressing out here. So, battle trained, bonus accuracy and bonus damage against large monsters. Absolutely. That's like the main thing that's gonna happen is we're gonna fight a big monster. What do you do again, main G? You have a self heal, don't need that. More stress management, don't need that. Wound care, don't need that. All right. So Knuckle, you can give yourself obviously clean your guns. We less likely to be surprised. That's not really a thing that's gonna happen. Let's see. Reduce stress. Oh, bonus to accuracy and dodge. I want to give an accuracy boost to our main G because he has a terrible accuracy. There we go. That's very helpful. And an AoE stress relief. Oh, these characters don't have the best setup for having cool stuff happen right now, do they? So what can you do, Kerbal? I kind of passed you up. Oh, reduced accuracy and speed. She drinks to recover stress and healing, but I don't need that right now. Let's go for a prey. Let's just AoE stress relief. There we go. That actually helped out. And now we're pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and toggle our skills here. I want to turn on Chop, because that's my single target. So I have the accuracy boost, and I have the self-heal bonus. Oh, the tanking skill. And I have Intimidate. First of all, yeah. Knockback's not going to be happening against this boss. I'm pretty sure we can't knock back the boss of the dungeon, so I'll remove that to give me Chop. I think that's all I really wanted to do here, so we're done resting. And I'm just going to go straight for the Swine King. I really hope that icon is the Swine King. It was a giant flaming skull that looked evil, so I assume that's the boss.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
After we fight the boss, assuming we succeed, I'll gauge how well we're doing at that point, and then potentially decide to continue. Let's have our trap. Alright, stashed heirlooms, awesome. They're fucking crests. God damn it, they're always crests. Alright, we'll use torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Keep ourselves set up, and here we go, Swine King boss.
Only the strength to follow it.
I'm sure we'll be fine. We're doomed. So, 120% stun resist. Actually, funnily enough, that means he can be stunned by some of my characters. So I'm just going to be healing people as much as possible. Right now, that's not a thing, though, so what should I do? I gotta attack the boss, I guess, because everyone has max health, basically, right? Down by 1, down by nothing, down by 1. Yeah, it's probably not worth healing right now, so I'll just go for some damage just to get us across the way, because the stun chance, yeah, he can't be stunned, right? Although will it do more damage? Nope, they do the same damage. I'm gonna go for the hit. Which one has a higher crit? This is way too much thought put into a skill that's gonna do garbage. Let's just go for it, yay! First hit has been struck. Now for the scary people to come in and do way more damage. Start things out with a chop. 80% chance to do that. Alright. Please crit. Or miss. 80% chance to hit, and you fuck up. I'm proud of you. Go for open vein. Yeah, we want to start stacking those bleeds. What's his bleed resist actually at? Oh, 20%. That's garbage. Awesome. Go for bleed it out. Yes. Stacking the bleeds already. He's taking 7 per round. Oh, this guy's going to get wrecked as long as we keep our targeted allies healed and make sure not to attack Wilbur at the wrong moment. So now we're going to single target heal mode. We need to heal up our Hellion that's taking damage, and hopefully I can stay on top of our heals. 11 to 19 damage, and we'll also stack a heal that does 4 per round. He's already taken 7 per round. Not a heal, a bleed. The bleed alone is going to be devastating for him. Man, I might have a really good setup for this fight. See, the thing is, the first time you fight these bosses, they're scary because you have no idea what's going to happen. But now that I know what's going to happen in advance, I could set up characters that are specifically conditioned to take out characters where you're like fighting a big guy in the front. So I specifically modified my main character to be more effective in this situation. I think I'm just going to keep stacking the bleed. 11 per round. Keep going. Jesus Christ. 14 per round. 14 bleed per round. That's hilarious. Oh my god, that's not hilarious. I just took 19 damage in one hit. Oh no. Oh no! That's a lot of marked targets. Hopefully I'll get a chance to just keep stacking that bleed. 18 per round. Hopefully I'll get a chance to play as my Vestral in a moment here. Oh, he missed. God damn it, Mangy, and your hit chance. We need to heal Knackle really badly. This would be a good time to have a second healer, because I can't really keep up, but I might be able to just DPS him down. Oh, 20 crit. He's taking 21 damage per round from a bleed. He's gonna die in like a round now. Yeah, he's dead like right now. And once he's down, we should be set, because at that point, I doubt Wilbur's very effective in combat, so I think at that point we just win. Just keep it going. It's funny, I'm losing damage every time I attack, but the actual damage I'm going to do to him is not really going down. What really sucks is to miss with my Hellion right now. So right now, 18 damage per round. Yeah, he's gonna die the moment he gets a turn as long as I just land a blow. So 80% chance of hitting. So, okay, 80% chance of hitting Chop. There we go. He's dead. The moment his turn starts, he's dead. But I'll try to finish him anyway. What's the bleed at? 21 damage per round. That's disgusting. Okay, single target heal. Who has the least hit points? 14. Oh wait, but this one's marked. So heal our Hellion, because they're probably going to get targeted. Although this guy should just die. There we go.
How many rats will it take to
negative 18 hit points.
Of putrid flesh?
All right, what kind of abilities do you have? Oh no, we resisted the stun. You're fucked. Oh, Wilbur, you're adorable. Let's heal up Knackle. He's low. This is a good party, guys. This is officially a good party. I do realize that I did not take advantage of clean guns because it's a ranged only.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
There we go. Quest complete. We've got a +1 crit -1 speed, so that's the opposite of a speed stone. Not bad. And then we have bonus to dodge, but subtraction to accuracy. So if you want to make a character like, say, your Hellion harder to hit, that's not a terrible thing to go for. But minus accuracy is a bummer. Although plus 15 dodge is pretty good. I might want to give that to my... Let's probably give that to Knackle, right? Wait, I don't need to open the screen. Let's see. Plus 20... yeah. I'll take off this Seer Stone since I don't need to scout as hard right now. So now I have plus 20 dodge, but -8 stress heal and -4 accuracy. I think that's good, because Knackle's good at taking damage, so I want him to be more resistant. So, obviously, my party's in good shape after that Swine King fight, so I'm going to not retreat immediately and actually investigate this area and try to get more rewards to recoup some of my losses. Use this key. What? What? The key had no effect on the thing that obviously has a key? Okay, fine. Contents are mine. Gold.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Got a bonus for our bounty hunter and some gold. I'll take it, why not? Okay, so right over there's going to be a fight. Let's just go for it. That's just the obvious next path to take. I'm just going to keep going until I feel like we're in danger or until I finish, and then we're going to retreat out of here or finish the quest. Because so far, we're off to a good start. I just want to see if I can recoup losses here, around here. So, Hugh. Good amount of damage. Should one-shot both of them. And it did.
Executed with impunity.
This is a scary party right here. Noticeably, Hellion still has reduced damage, so we'll have to be careful about that. What does the grape shot do? It could kill them or it could not. And it didn't. Okay. Still an effective AoE. Probably should have just opened Vein because of its damage. Keep our heals up. Our lowest health person right now is our rogue. As far as number goes, not percentage. And I'll do Breakthrough, because it could, yep, one-shot both of them. Not very much damage, though. That negative mod's getting pretty severe.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So yeah, people who said that I didn't have enough direct damage in my party, I think this is going to be... This might be the fix to that. Here's a three big damage dealer party with some nice bleed stacking, and then one healer in the back who, frankly, is struggling to keep up because there's a lot of damage coming in. I'm definitely feeling the fact that I'm not using a lot of crowd control right now because I'm taking damage that's not always easy to heal. But god damn if I don't do a lot of damage back. So I should probably try to just one-shot one of these guys, right? Yeah, we'll go for the front guy. There we go. And then stacking bleeds on the Swine Reaver should take him out by his next turn, probably, if I get my moves in first. Heal up our Hellion. God, it's just nice to have a stronger heal at this point. Bleed it out. Yeah, devastating damage plus a bleed of 4 per round. This Hellion is scary. And stack them bleeds. Now what's the bleed at? Only 3 per round. Did he resist one of those? Did I not notice? Oh shit. They're critting my healer. Now they're just being impolite. Oh, they stunned my healer. Son of a bitch. And they gave Mangius a stomach cramp. Now he has reduced healing in camp. That's not that bad. I thought it was going to be reduced damage in general, but reduced healing in camp, not such a big deal.
The light, the promise of safety.
I don't even visit camp that much, so I could AoE. I'll take out the front guy, who, yeah, he won't die from his bleed immediately. So it'll probably take out the front guy, and it'll do a lot of damage to the back guy. It's good progress to have. There we go. Eliminating targets as fast as possible, bleed it out. And now they're done to one little asshole that can give me stomach cramps. Or syphilis. A little bit worse when that happens. Wow, they have 17 hit points now. That is worse. I can't do pistol shot because he's in the front. I always forget about that. All right, so he's bleeding, and he should die the moment. Oh, here I go again. Fun. Now you're double bleeding. Oh, you resisted it. Okay. Little fucker would survive with 1 hit point just to make my life worse, wouldn't he? All right, so heal. Who needs heal? Actually, I'm gonna self heal. We do need to keep the healer standing, especially since they have like no hit points, and everything I do is going to reduce my damage, so just go for it.
Well struck.
Whoa. So that, just for the recap, that was 28 damage crit on a skill that also does 12 damage and bleeding. So that was a 40 damage hit in the long run if the character hadn't died immediately. New Highwayman item, bonus to scouting, dodge, scouting, dodge, stress heal. It's the same item that my Highwayman currently has. Yeah. Not a terrible thing to have, assuming it stacks correctly. It would not be a bad thing to have, just to have 40% chance of scouting all the time. It helps me here, because all I wanted to do was find the boss, and sure is easy to find the boss if the game just up and tells you where it is 3 moves in. That was gonna be handy too, because going into this I was already concerned that level 3 dungeons could be really tough, because I had a tough time last time. Although to be fair, I was also, oops, I should have disarmed that with my...
hazards.
I disarmed that with the wrong character, that was my bad. I had a bad time with my last level 3 run, but that was because my characters were also not very upgraded, so I specifically tried to grind and go around to gain the resources to upgrade my characters. Oh, I'm really bleeding right now. Yes, we want to eat. Hell, to help me with all that bleeding that the character's doing. Now that we've powered up a bit, we're in a better situation to handle the run. But just in case, because I don't know the difficulty curve very well, I wanted to make sure I was ready to get out of here as fast as possible, so I specifically set up the plan to scout everything perfectly so that I could find the king as fast as possible, I mean the Swine Prince, as fast as possible, so that we could just leave if I needed to at that point without having to do more instants. But at this point...
blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
At this point, it really has not been a big deal. Alright, we'll just sweep through the top rooms now. There's also hallways that can potentially have loot in them, but I don't want to spiderweb through every single hallway forever, because I will get more... My characters will get increased stress over time if I'm not careful. Like this.
Curious is the trap maker's art.
I was really hoping he'd be able to disarm that.
Witnessed by his own eyes.
Another torch. We're running low on torches. I'll leave the moment that we run out. So what do we have here? Oh, treasure and trap. And then right over there, yeah, we have a it looks like we have 2 types of treasure. Or no, the goblet symbol is a relic, right? I think that's how that works. Please disarm this trap correctly this time. There we go. No damage that time. And a pack. It contains... Ooh.
If only treasure could staunch the flow.
Actual quantity of money.
Otherworldly corruption.
Recouping my losses a bit here. It's definitely necessary too. I blew all my money on upgrades before this, so I need to be able to make any money I can. Alright, we need to heal very quickly here. Hopefully they don't stun my healer. Alright, breakthrough. Do I want to do that? Because it could do some serious damage to the back guys, or I could just go for some damage up front. I'm going to go for Yop, I think. Stun chance. 125, so that guy has a 45% chance of resisting. This person has a 20% chance of resisting. I want to reduce incoming damage during this early phase where there's more enemies, I think. Please work. One stun. There's worse things. I can AoE for 6 to 12, or I can single target and hit the back guy for devastating amounts of damage, or kill this guy up front potentially. I think I'm gonna work on the front guy, because when it's Knackle's turn, he could finish him off potentially, if things go as planned. Definitely want that healer to get a turn as fast as possible though, because our Knackle's low on hit points, and I don't want him on death's door. Oh, motherfucker! Of course they would stun my healer before I even get one move with them. So this AoE could be devastating because it could kill the front 2 guys if I'm lucky, but it probably won't. So I don't know if I want to rely on that. I'm gonna go for a bleed. Yeah, let's go for this, because if it bleeds, which he doesn't have a huge resistance. It might kill him with the blow itself, but if it doesn't, the bleed should finish him off the moment his turn starts. Or it could perfectly kill him off in any way. That's good. All right. So we want to take out their damagers as fast as possible, because they're the ones that could put Knackle on death's door. Everyone else is just annoying, but it gives me stuff that I can treat later. No, I don't want to do an AoE. I'd rather single target, because it should one-shot him. And it did. Alright, there goes the damage dealers. Now we're just down to the annoying people. 5 to 10. Let's target the front one. He gives debilitating effects that I don't like. The back one mostly stuns people and demoralizes them, I think. And we're not really that... Actually, we are a little bad on stress, aren't we? Our Hellion's not feeling great right now. 13 hit points, 8. Yeah, we need to take care of that. Actually, should I just heal the party? I guess just AoE heal. Everyone needs it. Although some more than others. Well, the AoE will not kill him, so we'll single target. That will destroy him. There we go. Yeah, this Hellion Leper group is really working for me so far. This is ideal. All right, keep that heal going. Now that my healer's actually getting turns this fight, get the bleed going. How's it going? These fights are definitely going faster. Everyone kind of has their one skill they're using, so I'm mostly just clicking.
At least promises success.
Please don't be a trap. Is it cool stuff? It's a 750 gold. That's good. Until I end up having to throw it away because I run out of inventory space. I'm gonna keep going for now because there could still be cool stuff here. If I'm really lucky, I'm not good with the symbols, but I think the relic thing might be something that give me a permanent positive quirk for a character if I'm lucky. I'm never lucky though, so you know. Pistol shot. What if I take the back guy? It still only takes out half his hit points, but it has a high crit chance. That high crit is enticing. Okay, if I go after this guy, then a heal for my leper might be able to wipe him out. If I go for this back guy, I'm gonna go for it. Everyone has their own target. Knackle will target the back guy. The Hellion will target the front guy, and the leper will target the middle guy. And if we're lucky, they'll all get wiped out. Like this. Or not like this. Okay, way to prove me wrong. Okay, so should I single target heal? I should probably single target heal. Some of these people are hurting more than others. Let's get Knackle up. 7's good. It is the most efficient way of healing is definitely the
greater the glory.
Oh cool, at least the blood... Oh right, they bleed 4 per turn, that's what killed him. I'm so focused on the damage I forget about the that devastating part. If I'm lucky it'll kill this guy, but it probably won't. Just go for it. Oh, a dodge. Oh wait, that was Hugh? Oh, my mistake. I accidentally used the wrong ability. I'm trying to do the one that's gonna kill him. There we go. Good thing the speed was so weird I got a second chance. Alright, single target Hellion is low. They specifically set it up so that it's more efficient to heal the group than single target because you get more hit points per turn that way. But sometimes there's just individuals that require healing more. So I'm doing the single target heal just because I don't care that much about main G's hit points.
A singular strike.
They're high. He's already high. That's all that matters, really.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Wow. Grave Robber gets bonus to stun and blight skills. I'm noticing the MO for Blade... did I say Blade Runner? Grave Robber. Grave Robber... The MO for Grave Robber item seems to be that he... Do I have holy water for this guy? I don't have anything, do I? Bummer. I don't really want to touch this. I'm going to move past it. And torch.
The match is struck.
The ammo for Grave Robbers seems to be... What the fuck is that? Large Corpse Eater. Okay, if this turns bad, I'm getting the hell out of here very quickly, because that's scary looking. The ammo for Grave Robbers seems to be that he gets a lot of skills that, I mean, a lot of items that only give you bonuses and no negatives, but they're also minor bonuses, like 10% bonus to this certain effect happening, maybe. Alright, let's start wheeling this on this guy. I could take out half this guy's hit points in one hit if I'm lucky. I could even almost one-shot him if I crit. Which I didn't crit, but max roll, that's good. That's freaky looking. He's like a mix between a tremor and a squid.
Death waits.
Neither of which are things I want to fight here.
Lapse in concentration.
Alright, this is not ideal, because now we are getting into territory where we're about to get too stressed on our Hellion. Captain Kerbal. Oh man, this 12 to 22 damage, plus a plus 4 bleed per turn for 3 turns. This guy's screwed. Yep, he's gonna die the moment his turn starts. Which, yep, 4 damage per round. He has 3 hit points. Let's start targeting people in the back if we can, because this guy doesn't matter anymore. There we go. Pistol shot. I'm still waiting for that to crit because it has a massive crit chance.
Perhaps the turning.
It's a good time for some AOE. 4 to 8, 4 to 8, 4 and 8. If those numbers were switched, one of them would be dead right now, but I wasn't lucky. AOE. Oh, god damn it! He just barely hanging in there. All right, let's just. I'll party heal. We might not be done here, so I should be prepping for future encounters and smack. 37 crit on a guy that has 1 hit point left. Thanks for that, I guess.
Beyond measure.
Anti-venom.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I'm gonna go ahead and destroy these bandages. No one's bleeding right now, right? Right. Get rid of the bandages. I'm gonna take this anti-venom, because I think I can use the anti-venom on this this food table to help me out. Is there an item I want to get rid of? So I should probably take those crests, even though I don't really need them that much. I could throw away my torches. Yeah, let's throw away the torches. We're about to leave this place. I'll just leave if it gets too dark. Alright, so let's check this out. An oddly assembled dining table. There might still be food scraps around, so I'm going to use the anti-venom, because I've heard that that's the thing that helps here. It had no effect. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, main G, have fun. Swine are not... Oh, they're not clean. Well, I came here on the map just for that, and there was nothing there. The last room is empty. There's a little box that might have something in it, but I'm just gonna leave because I'm out of torches, and my inventory's full, and I don't want to stress out our Captain Kerbal too bad. But all in all, that was definitely a good run. Completed the whole zone room by room. Everything went smoothly. We have really high damage in the party. If anything, I would say Knackle might be the weak. Despite being early on in the game, he seemed like my most effective character, but in this one, he seemed kind of weak. To be fair, he has level 2 equipment, whereas I believe the other characters, yeah, they have level 3, to the point where they show up as being special in some way. but his bleed stacking helps. So we have a lot of money. Wow, okay. We got about 1,500 gold, and we got, Jesus Christ, 24 crests, 5 portraits, 3 busts. Those crests are just noise at this point. They just don't mean anything. Anyone level? No, no one leveled. Everyone's brand new level 3, so it doesn't happen. Any cool traits, though? Aw. Reduced bleed resist on Kerbal. Kind of funny, because they're the one that does bleed. And Mangy gets, ooh, scouting chance in the wheel. That's good. Might have more traits more negative traits to treat.
Our estate was the envy of this land.
So Boss Monster and Serene Eclipse both recovered 70 stress, putting them down to pretty low, about 20 and 30. It's manageable at the very least. So increasing the recovery for meditating, definitely handy. It'll be especially handy for all those characters that will only meditate in town, because I'm too cheap to treat their stuff at the sanitarium, because, you know what? Shit gets expensive at some point. Can I reduce the costs around here? Reduce treatment cost by 10%, it'll cost me 10 bucks. I need more of those. I blew them on increasing the number of slots for stress recovery elsewhere, didn't I? Oh well. Thanks for watching, guys. Like always, I'm going to take a break. This was quite the little run. I'll see you next time. Maybe we'll... I don't think we're ready for another boss yet, are we? No, we're not even close. Every single bar is basically empty right now, so it's going to be a while before we have another boss fight. But we have some runs to do. All of these yellow things around here on the map are now actual targets, because they're level 3, and I have a full party of level 3 people to start getting busy. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.